times. Summer car done, summer car, summer car done, summer car, summer car done, summer car.
Alright, we're here from Worlmag, Shaky HD, and I'm here with a big man, the big one himself. Kes, what's good, man?
Blessings, man. Good vibes, man. Pick up the Worlmag. Yeah, man.
Cause you come here ready for the cold jacket and
Yo, you know the thing. You have to be prepared as everything. But actually, the weather is pretty nice in London. I think springtime is here, so I'm glad we could bring a little warmth for this event, you know.
Brought a little warmth to the event.
Yeah.
Alright, I mean you're here in London for the Soca Frenzy.
Yeah, man.
I mean
Definitely.
I would say the highly anticipated Soca Frenzy, and I've been getting calls and all the females. Kes.
Well,
I mean, I did actually answer the phone and said, hi, my name is Kes, because everything I was hearing is Kes. I mean, it's a good reception. Everyone's really gearing up and hyping up for the vibes.
Nice, man. Good vibes.
For this coming
Yeah,
Friday.
man.
I mean, it's not your first time in London.
Not my first time, but I have to say we haven't been in London as often as I would like. You know, so it's good to be back. This week is a special week, man. It's my birth week, so it's a special time to be in London. So
Yeah.
wherever we're at, we try to make it special. You know?
Try to make it a party, eh? Drinks on.
Life is a party. I feel like I did it in that way.
Alright, I mean, rolling back for who's actually listening or first time. I wouldn't say the first time seeing or hearing Kes,
Right.
but not knowing the background of Kes and where Kes actually started from.
Right. All right. Well, I mean, for those who don't know who we are, you know, we're from born in South Trinidad. You know, we grew up. Me and my brothers actually grew up with music. We actually started off in rock music and just really kind of dabbled in everything over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, I went into R&B and all these different genres. Yeah. And you know, after different permutations, we formed Kesti Band in 2005.
Yes.
You know, when we really decided to put our own, you know, footing in the industry and our own name. And from there, we just, you know, developed. This year is 10 years celebrating Kesti Band. So we have 7+ albums.
Yes.
Of music and just a growing fan base. We've traveled the world and we continue to really expand the sound of the band.
Yes.
So we are one of those bands that really represent Caribbean music in general, not just soca music. You know, so we do reggae, we do dancehall, we do everything in between that as well too. So we really and truly got into music, not to really limit what we do and how we do it. So the people who know us and people who follow us, they get a little dose of everything, and that's our fan base and our core, you know.
I mean, you brought a different sound as well.
I hope so.
into the whole Caribbean, call it Caribbean pop.
Yes,
into the whole scene as well.
Yeah. I think that's a part of it for us. For us, we started off, and when we now went to soca, more of a cover band situation, and we really wanted the desire to create. And you know, coming into our own, we really wanted to put our mark on it, whatever the mark is. So you know, we 2011 we really brought back the EDM mixed with soca, island pop kind of movement, and that has blossomed into a lot of different things, a lot of different avenues for soca. And we just continue to just go where we feel and where our heart feels, and you know, there's a lot more things to come as well too. So looking forward to the year of music, you know.
I mean, the song that actually stamped Kes.
Yeah.
What Less?
What Less definitely was that song. I think for a lot of people to really get to know who we were. You know, it's one of them tracks that you didn't know how big it was gonna get. You just didn't know. And it was one of those songs that really pushed us into the spotlight of really the world getting to know us, and even our own country getting to know us a little better. And with that comes its blessings and its own challenges as well too. But all in all, it's pushed us to grow experience-wise. So you know, now you could definitely handle yourself with respect to going through a song like What Less. You know.
I want less.
Right now I just want less. Right now
and something else.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that you have to keep. Well,
You do.
People expect you to
Exactly.
do something like that again.
Exactly. But it would never be like that.
Yeah.
You know, and it never be that song
Mm.
or that moment. You know, your first time is always your first time.
Yeah.
And I think afterwards we really we spread it very nicely. I think with respect to songs like Precision Wine was a big song. Songs like Tuesday on the Rocks was a reggae song out of a rhythm that did a lot of things for us. And that summer this year was really, really good. This year too was Falling, Million, look for that. A lot of good songs this year. Tifa Wine, Stress Away. A lot of things came after Waters too. And what comes after that as well is your approach to your work.
Yeah.
So we learned a lot about that as well too. Production value just really started to step up and continues to go.
I mean, you work with a lot of producers, Precision, First Class, GBM.
I think everyone in the
pretty much. Well, apart from Shaker.
We'll
come to that.
On the plug.
But yeah, I mean, you work with pretty much, you will say, the top producers.
A lot. There's a lot of good young ones coming up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. I mean, you've actually done BT, Fox. I mean, I've seen a few things.
Yeah, man.
Japan.
Yeah, man.
So Kes actually has been doing a lot of things on the soca mob in the soca industry.
Yeah.
Spreading soca across the world. I mean, everyone looks at Trinidad as, when it comes to soca, we look Trinidad and take everything from there and see if we can actually make it different or better or to that standard. As you know, every island is different. Soca wise, you have the Grenadian Jam Jam, Antiguan Iron Band, that sort of thing. And we always try to create a unity.
I think that's very important.
From an artist perspective, I'm a DJ and I can only tell them jump up and together and let's represent the island. I mean, what would you actually, in terms of soca music and the movement, what would your words be in terms of?
Well, I think you said a big thing there, movement. It is a movement, and I think that just as reggae and dancehall has become bigger than Jamaica, and it's become, you get artists out of Germany and all of this is creating great music. The same thing has happened to soca music. Yes, calypso and soca was built out of Trinidad, but a lot of things have happened after that along the islands to keep the whole movement going. I always remember Bajan Invasion. And the Bajan Invasion to me was my avenue actually for soca. Him, Edwin, sing, pump me up with the music, but he had an R&B kind of take in his sound. I was like, man, I could do this because I love R&B, I love soca. I could do this, So each island, I think, influences the other now. I think it's very important for us as Caribbean people to realize that we need to think as a region. We are the Africa on this side of the world, just separated by water, and we need to think together as a people, because we are a force in the world. And the only real way now to move forward in the way that all of us want to move forward is to move together, and that's inclusive of Jamaica. I will have to include Jamaica separately because Jamaica has always been in their own beat to do what they do, but Jamaica now as well needs to be a part of the movement that is Caribbean music.
I mean, I see a lot of them singing soca now, so.
And that's great, and I think I welcome all of that. I welcome all of that. I think more ideas in the pot is more. It's just more power to the movement, and that is the only way, the unity. So yes, jumping up in the fete, everybody with their hand in the air. It actually starts there at the fete. It starts in the fete. It starts with people now coming to soca fete for the first time. Every year I see in Carnival, people come for the first time and are blown away because it is a love fest and it's love music.
I mean, I haven't been to Trinidad Carnival. It's not my fault, please. But in your words, sum up Trinidad Carnival for me. If I want to come to Trinidad real bad, sum up Trinidad Carnival for me.
Carnival is love and freedom. It's love and freedom. It's really and truly, as I said, it's a love fest. It's really people coming out and being themselves 110, 120%, and just enjoying that. It's a celebration of self, of who you are, who we are as a people. And it's a very deeply spiritual thing. A lot of people, don't understand the spiritual roots of carnival and where it came from, and
Yeah.
it's really a joyful revolution almost. It's kind of like you're taking back you're taking back the streets for yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the power is with the people. So that carnival really and truly is that motion, and it's become a world festival now. It's no longer just Trinidad. That last week of Trinidad is no longer Trinidad actually. You look at our crowd and there's people from all over the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Flags all over. And it's not your country anymore. It's everybody else's. And there's something special about that, to see a whole country unfold on itself, and then right afterwards go right back to being quiet to do it again.
It happens a lot in pretty much every carnival now. It's strange because Monday and Tuesday is like the whole country is out on the streets.
Yeah.
On whatever is Juve,
exactly.
costumes, and the next day after.
Yeah. I think for you, if you've never experienced carnival, I think it's important for you to do a little bit of everything. Find out about the history as well too. So do your fetes and do your parties and do your Juve on Monday and Tuesday. But do a little research into what is carnival. Go listen to some pan. Go see the Camboulet. Go and find out where it comes from. And that's a whole different appreciation when you get that understanding. It's no longer just gallant romantic, which is nice. But it becomes something a little more, in depth,
That's good, man. So that's a little carnival education.
101
for you. 101. So next year, I hope I'm getting an invitation by Kesse.
Don't say hope, man. Say it's going to come. Say we'll be there.
Might get in trouble. I keeping it.
Hey, I could bring the horse to the hotel. If the horse want to drink, that is your thing. I'm forcing no money. Yeah.
I mean, this year you had a lot of tracks. Fallen is my favorite track. So I bring my phone now. That's my ringtone.
Man.
I listened to that track for 2 hours on the train.
Yeah, man.
Going to Preston.
Crazy.
That tune is a bad tune. I mean, again, your music, your sound is, I would say, unique, and a lot of people like your music, like Kess, and the vibes that you actually bring. I mean, what would you say to up and coming artists that wants to actually get in the game, be in the soca industry?
I say, in anything that you're doing, whatever type of music you want to get into, it's always a learning process, and it's about the journey and not necessarily destination when it comes to it. So, for instance, our approach to music this year, production-wise, might have been a little different as well, and you probably heard it as well too in the tracks. You don't know why you probably like the sound, but we know why, because we know what we need to work towards to make the production better, or who we need to work with, or whatever. But it's always a work in progress though, and that's something that every young artist needs to realize. There's no MTV and all these things have kind of jaded some, in a sense of they've seen the success on that level, but sometimes you're not ready for a level of success like that just yet. You need to work yourself into that, and there's no shortcuts, and your path is your path. Your path is not somebody else's path. So some people might get a little antsy and they feel as if they need to be there where this next person is, but maybe that's not your path. So be patient, understand where you are in your development, but as well, don't lose your fire. Sometimes when you find even mini success in certain places, you might get comfortable in that zone. Because that is the zone that has worked for you, but it's not necessarily the zone that you need to be doing right now. So you have to carry something.
Let's go! Right now my vibes up are getting on. It's no regrets if tomorrow never come. Cause this is my time, I let him go. And every second's a blessing from above. It's like a feeling I can't control. It's in the ways I want to wave, I want to wave.
What's next to Kess? Kess and the band.
Yeah. What's next, plenty things. We definitely, not quite yet, but we definitely onto some other things. As we know, in the last few years, a lot of doors have opened up outside of the industry. Kind of like people who really want to work and spread it even further. So we're in some situations where we working with and it's exciting and it's amazing, and it pushes the boundaries, and you know, it's a great time. It's a great time for the movement, you know, in a lot of ways, and just music in general in the Caribbean. A lot of good things, a lot of good people. In the immediate future, I'm going to be traveling quite a bit this year, so I'm looking forward to that. At the same time, I'm looking forward to pass through security in the airport, something that's the only thing I don't like at all. But
just
because I'm just put my side in line all the time. I don't know.
No, just wear that hat, man. You're good.
Yeah, you're fine, so now.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Tell them man, not now, man. But other than that, though, I mean, it's a lot of travel, and it's showing too that there's there's really a demand in different places and different things, you know. So, you know, I'm looking forward to the year of travel and year of music in general. Yeah. New things too.
New things.
Yeah, man. New things.
Plenty new things, eh?
Yes, man.
You know, just like give a little wink. Alright, so we on to the main thing, eh? Now I must advise you. I must give you this message.
Right.
So for friends is a man house.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And when people come inside Super Frenzy, they go real bad.
Right.
You understand?
I just get on bad too.
You get bad too?
So I like badness.
Well, I saw a video of you on YouTube.
Which one? Big Thing?
Lifting up a big thing.
Well, that wasn't really lifting though.
That was more again. Destroy. Yeah, man. But I mean, it is the vibes, as you mentioned, the vibes is really building.
Yes.
And it's one fact that a lot of people are actually looking forward to.
I'm glad too. I'm looking forward to it as well too, because you know, again, we haven't been here for a bit, and it's good. It's good to really touch the fans out here. A lot of people came to Trinidad from London. So we met a lot of them out there. Like, when next you come in London and stuff, you know, it was nice to say yes, we're coming, you know, and so on so forth. So I'm looking forward, man. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time.
So what are we expecting? What are we
expecting?
Everything. I know what to expect.
We don't be here often, so honestly.
So that means the whole place flat.
We gonna give everything. We gonna give it all. You know, we gonna give it all. And give all the music and all the vibes that we have. You know, we're not limiting it just to soca too. So we just gonna, it's everything. You know, so. You are the journey party, you know what I mean? It's a party.
I work in it.
We're bringing our party here too, so, you know, and that's
without the angostura around and thing.
No matter, we go find it somewhere, man. We'll find something somewhere, but all we need though is the vibes, and from seeing the crowds and things out there, these people really and truly, London loves soca, and they love Caribbean music, and the Caribbean people defend Caribbean as well too. So there's a passion here that I feel, and you know, you feel that passion in different places. Toronto, as we were talking about before, is one of those places that has that vibes, and I feel that vibe here too. So I'm excited. I mean, I have a great time at what I do, and I just, you know, I hope it really translates to the people, and they have a good time with me. You know, it's the best I could go with it, huh?
True. So I mean, where can people actually find Kes the band?
I mean, you can follow us, KesTheBand.com. Actually, KesTheBand.com is a site where you can navigate you through everything.
Yeah.
So you go to our Facebook, Kes the Band, or Instagram, Kes the Band Official, Twitter, Tumblr. We have a merch store as well too. So online merch store that we just actually put up. So you know, that's been going well as well too. You can also find us on iTunes as well too. We're on iTunes for some time now. And yeah, man, just really and truly, we could be in a town near you, you know.
We here.
Yeah, we here now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Alright, so Kes the Band, Shake HD is Worlmag. You know how we do it. We bring it to the best. And he's right here for Soca Frenzy.
Definitely.
It's gonna be madness.
Soca Frenzy, yo. We go fed till we falling down. Boom. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Na 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 na. KTB, yeah. FBA. My man, yeah. Let's